Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good first Monday of August to you. Welcome to the Front Porch. My name's Kenny Dean, along with Scott Blake, Ryan Fuller, and it's time to take a sip. Bob, that's good. That is good. Mike Dinsmore, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Front Porch and Kenny Dean. What's going on?
Man, we're just trying to get a week started, trying to get a brand new month started. Got a lot going on around our town. You'll be out here. I know we got city council meeting tonight, and you'll be out here tomorrow with us. So we got a bunch going on there, Mike Dinsmore.
Well, I tell you what, it's just, every day is a go to stop day, and then and it seems like go is getting quicker and quicker.
I know, but we're I'll always say this: no matter what happens to our community, we're a blessed community. If nothing else comes out of it, we're a blessed community.
We live in a blessed environment. We live in a blessed creation, and we are following the God who blessed us in the beginning.
That's a thought for the day right there. Put a big old amen on that. You and Patsy have a good weekend?
We did, actually. We actually took a couple of rides. I took Zippy yesterday out to Aquatoy and let him run, in that backside of the cemetery and everything. He just loves it out there. And, of course, I get to talk to some of the old mentors and old friends out there. They don't talk back anymore, but I get to talk to them.
Yeah. So that's a pleasant day to get out and just roam.
Oh, it is, and there in the cemetery off of the old Brownsville Road, up above Goodwater, those are just quiet places full of history. Woo.
Mike, you mentioned
you can just walk around and get lost in.
Mike, you mentioned the old Brownsville area. I was over in Dadeville a while back, and you had either been on the show, you'd been on the show, and you were talking about this same cemetery, and the branch manager over there said, I was listening this morning, so I listen to y'all every morning, so I was listening this morning, and when Mike was talking about that, said he was talking about my old stomping grounds.
Wow.
So you just never know, just one word, Brownsville Cemetery, 2 words, Brownsville Cemetery, and it touches somebody.
Well, it's this is a world sometimes we need to remember where we came from and focus on where we're going and try to get it right.
I agree with you 100%. Well, we know you got a busy day, and we don't want to hold you up, but thank you for being with us, and we'll turn it over to you right now, Mike.
Sounds great. I've been doing some things. I actually preached on this text yesterday down at the lake, and I just have been wrestling with this text for 24 years, trying to get it straightened out. And I thought I would share it a little bit this week, so I'm gonna deal with this text all week, and it's just one verse, and it's found in the book of Micah, the 6th chapter and the 8th verse, and it reads this way: He has told you, O mortal, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justice, and to seek mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. That's the word of God for the people of God today. And I read that, and it's a simple formula for leading a godly life. I've spent a lot of time the last 24 years going through tons and tons and tons of study and reading some of what the great theologians of the last 500-600 years said about this text, and all of them come back, and the summary statement is, in this one verse, all of the law and all of the prophets and all of the writings and all of the teachings of the Old Testament are summed up in one verse: do justice, seek mercy, and walk humbly with God. So today I'd just like to talk about the justice part of that just a little bit. We'll go to mercy tomorrow, and then, believe it or not, I'm going to spend 3 days on humility. But this passage has always haunted me, and what it really means is that all you have to do to live a faithful life and to be godly in your response to living and in your relationship with others is just do the right thing. That's the first question. Do the right thing, not some of the time. Do the right thing all of the time, everywhere, with everybody you will ever meet. Now, that sounds simple, but remember, in the Old Testament, when these words were written, the people were doing all kinds of things. They were having sacrifices, they were burning things, they were eating things, they were slaughtering things, they had blood going here and blood going there, all in an effort to please God. And the prophet comes back after an inspiration from God and says, we need to stop all that foolishness, and all we need to do is do the right thing, do it the right way, do it all the time, do it everywhere. You know, justice is not something, that's wishy-washy or something that's theoretical or something that's philosophical. Justice or the law is something people do. It's not enough to wish for or complain about, because the lack of justice is not acceptable to God. Justice is a dynamic work for fairness and equality for all. It's when we realize that while we have legal rights, those legal rights should be grounded in moral integrity, tempered with compassion and ethics, and the call of God upon the people of God is godly behavior in tempted, self-serving human bodies. So, yeah, we're human, but we're created in the image of God, and we're called by God to do justice, not as a legal obligation, but as a moral imperative. So I would just encourage us today, as we go through this week, how do we learn and how do we discipline ourselves to always do the right thing all the time, everywhere, with everybody? May we pray. Oh, gracious and holy God, help us. Help us put ourselves to the side, listen to your call upon our life, and do what you would have us to do. Amen.
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 You know, it's amazing you just brought those two words up, or those three words, do the right thing. I was just talking to a real good friend of mine just recently about this same thing, do the right thing. In fact, I'm gonna share that with somebody today that's starting a new position, and it just do the right thing. And you're right, it does sound simple, but it's not as easy said as done.
Well, yeah, we're tempted everywhere we can go. And by the way, I'm not confirming this, but I think Mr. Ledbetter died down Dayville way yesterday.
Sure did,
during the night. That's correct.
Mr. Lowell Ledbetter, that's 92 years old. That's Mayor Chuck Ledbetter's dad. So we're sure thinking about he and the family this morning.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I just wasn't sure about it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll.
But you know, today is the day, though, and this week I hope we as a people can begin to work together and do the right thing and do it the right way and support each other.
I think we're doing that, Mike. I think we're seeing that. You bring up Chuck Ledbetter. I mean, you two are working together. Our chambers are working together, in our tourism. I just think, I think we are working together, and I think that's why we're going to be a strong, this community, when I say this community, Tallapoosa County and the surrounding area is going to be a strong, is becoming a strong factor out there.
Need to celebrate it and claim it.
There you go, my friend. Hey, enjoy your day, and we'll look forward to hearing from you early morning. In fact, we'll look forward to seeing you, too.
Yeah, you're going to hear me before you see me.
Mike, see you, buddy.
See ya.
Thanks, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Let's please keep Mayor of Chuck Ledbetter in your prayers. I know he would appreciate it. And one more fine man. In fact, he's supposed to be out here tomorrow, but I'm sure he's got other things to be dealing with his the loss of his 92-year-old dad, Mr. Lowell Ledbetter. I've known another person named Lowell way back when I was a child, so I like the name. So, Mayor, we have you in our prayers. We're starting out this morning at 70 degrees. The humidity is 100%. And it's a slight chance of rain. It keeps going back and forth. Yeah, it's 40 now. It was 20, and but right now a high of 83. So our temperatures are a good bit lower, but we do have a chance of rain coming in here. Tonight, slight chance of rain. 69, partly cloudy skies. Then going into the first week of August is looking something like this.
50, you mean read it for you?
If you can.
We got a 50-50 shot tomorrow of rain, high of 90 and low of 71. And it goes down to 50% again on Wednesday, and it starts dropping off 40 on Thursday. All highs around 90 degrees, 88, 88, 89. So it's going to be a normal August week.
Yeah, it looks like really the first chance of really no rain is about Friday of this week.
Right.
So there's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Alex City Marine. They're getting geared up for, Labor Day's right around the corner. We might as well go ahead and say that because it's August now. We might as well go ahead
We're
and
a month away.
Labor Day's right around the corner. What does that mean to Alex City Marine? Well, it might be nothing. But if you need your boat service at Alex City Marine, it means something to you now. They're located on Highway 280 in the Gap. Of course, 6800 US 280 is where you go find the Salvation Army today. We talk about school starting this week, back to school clothes, maybe some back to school items. I'm not even sure what they would have, but maybe you need to go do some shopping. Let me tell you what, when you go into Salvation Army, you go see folks shopping. Be one of them today.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Don't get stuck in the heat. Right now, get your AC tune-up for as low as $49. And if your system's older, now's the time to upgrade. Choose your system, and we'll level you up at no extra cost. Hurry! Limited systems available. Call Dixie, and it's done.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Music Depot, Highway 280, Alexander City, right next to Depot Gun and Pond. Owner Andy Tucker says, come on in. $99 out the door, acoustic or electric guitars. And when it comes to band equipment, they got every type band equipment, amplifiers, organs, keyboards, and a little bit of everything when it comes to music. That's Music Depot, Highway 280 in Alexander City.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Don't get stuck in the heat. Right now, get your AC tune-up for as low as $49. And if your system's older, now's the time to upgrade. Choose your system, and we'll level you up at no extra cost. Hurry! Limited systems available. Call Dixie, and it's done.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza, or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half, your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Let me tell you about Satterfield. If you're looking for a Skag zero-turn mower, you just found it. If you're looking for somebody to work on that Skag zero-turn mower that maybe you already have, you just found it. Repairs on lawnmowers, weed eaters, power equipment, they do all that in one location. They've been there for a few decades now. That's Satterfield Outdoor Living, Highway 280, Alexander City. And welcome back to the show. Let me go a few things that's going on that as far as new sponsors on the front porch. Hopefully for the next year, some really strong iPhone, for instance. This is an insulation. It's been around for a while, but there's new and improved. I know we're going to be having the guys on to talk about that. I know several folks that already use them in their homes and their businesses, but it's called iPhone insulation. The other is Central Access, a new internet that's coming to our area. They've been working on it for several years. I know Terry Mitchell will be out here Thursday to talk with the Vice President of Central Access, Mr. Christopher Montgomery. So looking forward to them being out here. Secure Right Device out of Coosa County has a new pendant, kind of like the pendant that you wear.
I'm falling and can't get up.
But it's new and improved. So this is a brand new product that you're going to want to find out more about, and we'll be sharing all that information with you over the next year or so. But let me give you the telephone number on that one if you want to go ahead and call today, 256-839-5215. If you didn't give me a call, because this is going to be something that's going to be really going in a lot of your homes. And the other is RE/MAX. Amanda Scroggins, of course, she's been around in real estate for a long time, but we're going to try something different with her. We're going to start showing a home, and then, showing not a price. We won't be giving you a price. That'll be up to her to give it to you. Her and Sam at RE/MAX around the lake.
I saw Sam twice this weekend. It was just made my weekend.
I'm a big fan of Miss Sam Sperling, and of course Amanda Scroggins too. But just showing a home and what it has, maybe where it's located, and that type thing. So there's just a lot of brand new things going on around here. Lisa Ruff, happy birthday to you over in Dadeville today. Richard Thornton, happy birthday to you, buddy. A classmate of mine from Ann Edwards Subdivision, Rex Huffman, and Carrie Zajax having a birthday today.
Wow. Let me see if I got a couple of birthdays on here.
Hey, let me tell you one.
Oh, well, then let's just, okay, well, don't even let me do it.
Well, okay. You had to jump in there.
Well, I was talking. You just interrupted me. But anyway, go ahead on.
Be a sensitive day.
I know.
You taking your hormone pill today?
I took my well, I can't say that. Tail medicine today. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Anyways, you go right ahead.
No,
You've already covered all of them. Liz Patterson, she's on the lake. Yeah, that's Dr. Patterson. He's up in Birmingham working. They live here on the lake. It's her birthday. Ron Prochaska from the junior college. You ever have him for speech?
Was he kind of a little guy?
Well, yeah, don't say that live on TV. But but he
wearing a little mustache.
Yeah. He
I ain't heard that name in a long time.
He's retired, and he was the speech professor at CAC, or the junior. Back then it was LC Junior College. Yeah. He taught us, and he would grade you when you were doing your speeches. He'd have those old cassette players. You put the cassette in it, mash play, and record at the same time. And he would, after you got through your speech, he'd write notes. He'd go back and critique you on the tape, and that's how you listened. You would have to go get his tape, put it in your cassette player, and listen to his critique of your speech.
And what's his name again?
Ron Prochaska.
Yeah.
Prochaska.
I ain't heard that name. I wonder if he still lives here.
Oh, yeah, he's all over Facebook. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And he was a speech. I didn't go up there for 1 quarter.
Well, I had him, and
I'd be darned.
It was an interesting class. He would argue with you. He'd get up and do an impromptu speech on a subject, and he and I got in arguments on several. I mean, he and I do not see eye to eye politically, but I love to talk to him, love to hear him, love to see what he writes.
You agree to disagree?
I said we don't see eye to eye.
I know, but you agree to disagree?
Oh, okay. I thought you asked me if we were agreeing or disagreeing. Yeah, we agree to disagree, yeah. My head stopped up. My ears don't hear as well. You hear it in my voice, too, don't you?
I say, well, I got to me and my buddy Tom Young. August is here, and I said, all right, I'd already made my plan. I was going to add another mile to my walk. So instead of walking 2 miles, now I'll walk 3 miles. So Tom and I met up in town about 6:30 Saturday morning. No chance of rain. Should have looked at the radar. I could start doing that because it showed 20% chance of rain, and you look at the radar. It tells it tells the truth.
It tells you what's going on right now.
We go walking, and then the last mile, that number 3 mile, is when it started sprinkling. Well, it didn't sprinkle long till it just started between 7 and 7:30, I guess. Just started pouring. So we were soaked. And we went up going to Atlanta's. Enjoyed having a breakfast or talking with out on the patio. We sat outside.
They wouldn't let you in.
Like I said, we were just absolutely soaked. But sat out on the patio with Connie and David McDaniel telling stories. But at the bottom of Strand Park, where you go to that's Nathaniel Stevens School now, but where it just floods down there, Tom had to stop and tie his shoe. Wish I'd had the camera. Somebody came by and just splashed him good, and I just barely got out of the way. So that made it all work. But you talk about a good hot shower when I got home. I was ruined for the day.
Oh, yeah.
But it turned out to be a pretty
nice
day.
That morning we sat out and watched it thunder and lightning. Lyndon was here in town this weekend with Chad, and we were going to get up early and cut wood. I had a tree limb that I've been wanting to cut up for like 3 weeks, and I used my son-in-law as slave labor. And we finally got to it later in the day around lunchtime. But
you don't have a fireplace down there, do you?
No.
Okay.
My mama does, though, and she needs firewood.
Oh, so good.
We took it to her house. But anyways, it turned out to be a very nice day. And that night, we almost got caught coming back from Boondocks. I mean, we could see the lightning. You could see, and we outran it and got back. But it was beautiful.
I love to watch lightning.
Watch lightning all over the place.
Especially at night.
Ryan, you get the video? We were on the lake yesterday. I don't know if he's got it up or not, but the coolest video, we were up in Raintree. Michael wanted to ride up in there. Michael and Emily came down, and
they're not building anything up in there, are you?
Not really.
I know there's talk.
Look right here. You see what's going across the water? Can you zoom in on that? I know I can do it on my phone. I don't know if you can do it or not, but there's a deer. You see the deer flying? We were just riding along, and there's Bambi's mama.
Was it just the one?
Just the one right there in Raintree.
That's a pretty little site right there.
Yeah, Lyndon got a good shot of it. He just off she goes. Oh, and the dogs on the boat, they didn't like it at all.
They jump in.
No, they wanted to. Yeah.
Hey, you remember Win Fletcher? He used to be here.
Oh, yeah.
Central
Coach,
Alabama Community College coach. He was a baseball coach.
Yeah.
Boy, he won all kind of a coach of the year, a region, national coach of the year. I mean, he had a long streak of 26 years of head coaching. He is now the new coach at Enterprise High School.
Wow.
So, Coach Fletcher, and the family, congratulations, and I know they'll love you down there.
That's
and best of luck to you.
Coaching's in his family. His dad coached at Faulkner for
Really?
years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where's he from? Do you know where he's from originally?
I think he grew up in Montgomery because his dad was coaching there, but I'm not sure originally. But yeah, they moved here. He's a good guy.
Hey, here's another business. Hopefully they can be doing some advertising with us. But if they don't, there's still a good place to go eat. Do Amici. That's a new Italian place where Castelluccio's was. Ellen and I, she got up and she felt like going, and she loves Italian food. Let me tell you something. And the price at lunchtime. We got lasagna.
That's
Grandma's
what I had
lasagna. You get it in that bowl, homemade roll, fresh salad, homemade ranch dressing, for like $10.
That's what I had Tuesday. It was good.
I mean, it's delicious. We both got that. And some. I ran into Dan Bennett. Do you remember Buddy Bennett?
Oh yeah.
Buddy and Polly Bennett and that family. Dan is their son, and his wife Jackie. She said the eggplant Parmesan was really good too. So that's a true Italian restaurant that's really going to do.
Talked to Dan yesterday at church.
Really?
Yep.
I always talked to World. Had a sister named Sherry. She passed, and Sheila lives in North Carolina. North Carolina. We'll be right back. Medicare. Here's another one just started with us. And let me tell you something. Hopefully we have your folks that are watching. Medicare is very confusing. I'm talking about you're trying to figure it out. You just turned 62 or 65 and you're changing your insurance plans and you need some help. Well, let me give you a telephone number. And if you don't get this telephone number, you text me and I'll be glad to give it to you. 334-524-0807, 334-524-0807. That's Tina Cuevas at Medicare Sales Advocate. Give her a call today.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Town & Country Cleaners has been around for many, many years, located on Cherokee Road right next to Playhouse Cinemas. Now, they have specials Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But you know what? They got specials every day. Reverend Emerson Ware says y'all come by and see us today at Town & Country Cleaners.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleeps for full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Hometown Pharmacy, located at 839 Airport Drive here in Alexander City, conveniently located right adjacent to Temple Medical Clinic. Go by and visit the friendly staff where they treat you like family. And remember the drive-through window. All major insurances are accepted. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., and then on Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Give them a call at 256-329-0900. That's Hometown Pharmacy, serving our hometown.
Town and Country Cleaners has been around for many, many years, located on Cherokee Road right next to Playhouse Cinemas. Now, they have specials Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But you know what? They got specials every day. Reverend Emerson Ware says y'all come by and see us today at Town and Country Cleaners. And welcome back to the Front Porch. Braves have won 5 in a row. They're off today, a much-needed break. Then the Marlins come to town, so that's part of there in that division there. But they're any team that's winning is fun to watch.
I didn't get to see any of those games, and I keep up with them, but I hadn't been able to watch any.
Like yesterday, I got my walk in yesterday morning. Ellen made a big old breakfast, and I've just got to quit eating so dead blame much. I mean, when she makes a big old fried eggs and grits and tomatoes and sausage and toast, and I just they just maybe just one little patty.
Well, you don't want to hurt her feelings and not eat it.
Oh, I know. But in fact, that's what she and I talked about this. I was raised to eat everything on your plate.
That's right, clean your plate.
Yeah, but I guess I need to quit putting so much on it.
Yeah. You know, my mom's cooked forever. She's watching this morning. Good morning, Mom.
Morning.
She's watching. She's up in Killen, Alabama, with my sister right now.
I've heard of that.
Right outside of Florence.
No, I've heard of Killen, Texas.
Oh yeah, but Killen, Alabama, K-I-L.
Where is it?
Right. If you go up to, you know where Buc-ee's is on the interstate. You know, Athens exit to go to Athens, Alabama.
Yeah.
You take a left and go straight out that road. It takes you into Florence, but it's about
65.
No. It's Highway 72. You go up 65, turn on Highway 72. But it's out there. But
which exit? 312.
Something like that. It's a green sign. Yeah, and you kind of go off this way, then you hang a left.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
But
about.
anyways, she would cook. I mean, still does, and cooks all kind of good stuff, you know. And she'd always get on to Daddy because he was eating too much. I'm like, well, you cooking it? What do you expect him to do?
I had some of her figs.
Oh, did
too.
you?
That topped it.
Oh
It
yeah.
off. But it's just no sense in doing that.
I know you're miserable after you. We ate last night.
It's a good miserable.
Gosh, I cooked hamburgers. And they were I call it scraps off the beef tenderloin that I cut up.
Yeah.
And I kind of grinded it to hamburger meat. I got pictures. I should send those to Ryan. But onions and mushrooms sauteed on the black stone. And we did these bundles of green beans, wrap them in bacon. They're about that big around, and then you put brown sugar on them and bake them. Oh my goodness,
Green beans? Really?
Yeah, they're good.
I mean, that just sounds good.
It's very good. Very, very good. But we were miserable last night because we ate too much.
That's a good miserable. I went down Saturday. Ella, in fact, she was about to go to mass with me Saturday, and just went up to it. But I went down and visited Thomas and Scarlett and baby Cohen, and got to hold him for a while. It's amazing to hold a child, grandchild, great grandchild in this case, how comfortable you can get.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was in that chair, and I had gone to sleep, and I need to get back because I was going to go to 4:00 mass. So, and I was giving him to Will, and Will's such a good granddad. In fact, that's what Will said. He said it's still hard to believe I'm a granddad 2 times. But when I got up, I was like a noodle, just so relaxed. But it was a good,
relaxing.
Good visit.
My future grandson was here with us this weekend. She's moving right along, and
due
1st November.
Wow.
Yeah,
that'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, moving right along.
You know, we're talking about Labor Day right around the corner. Well, high school football is right around the corner. It starts in this month. College football will start this month, latter part. Then pro games will start here. The what do they call that? Preseason games will be starting here real soon. So
if you don't watch the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes,
you're
it ain't
right.
worth watching.
No, I don't get into watching much of the pros. Hey, I know when Jay Reyes will be out here this morning at the City School Superintendent. I know one thing we're going to be talking about is the flow of traffic. You got to think all this is going to be different now. The high school, there won't be any cars over there in the big old parking lot, because those are 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Isn't it strange seeing the new names on the buildings?
Yeah, it really is. And we'll talk about that with Reyes too. But schools starts this Thursday, August the 6th.
Convocation's tomorrow morning.
What's that?
Convocation.
What's that?
It's a complication of convocation. There's a stipulation that you get to go to the anyways, it's where all the teachers get together.
Okay.
And I guess they're going to be. Wow, I didn't think about it. They're not going to be over here. They'll be at the new high school. They normally go to the high school auditorium, and we'll have to ask him this morning where they're going to be. But it's tomorrow morning where they get together and they'll have a speaker tomorrow. Somebody will talk to the whole faculty.
Okay. And what you call it again?
Convocation.
Okay. I've heard it before. I know Maggie's, of course, been working on her room like all the teachers do, getting it ready, and she just goes. I mean, she gets into it. She loves to fix her room up, but she gave Ellen a project to do. So she worked on it yesterday afternoon at 3:00 this morning. When I got up one time, she was in there working on it. She doesn't sleep at night. She sleeps during the daytime. But you know what she said? I felt like I was needed. I mean, because everything she's been through in the last several years, I was glad to see her do that. But it's just, you got Jim Pearson, nothing's changed there. Of course, Nathaniel Stevens is at middle school now. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I'm trying to get that right. And 6th, 7th, and 8th will be at Radney, William L. Radney Junior High School. I think I got all that.
You said it correctly.
6th, 7th, and 8th. Of course, we'll go all that. But then the traffic on Elkahatchee and for the high school. But they've already gone through it one time, for a while.
Right.
For the latter part of 2026 class, but this will be the full year. But and then anything on 63? Have you heard anything other than August?
No.
It's here.
Here we are.
Is that them calling and saying?
That's what it was. It's an appropriate number. I've got it on silent. Why would it do that? But anyways, yeah, you can see this paved. There's asphalt down through there. I wish it'd hurry up. I mean, now the 280 is, they got 280 going on, even going into Dadeville, Jackson's Gap area down. They're busting up the highway down there.
Is that progress?
I think it's just redoing redoing that, I guess. But up on top of 280 right there, where the truck stop's going to be and all that, I mean, they're doing some serious work right there.
Yeah. Of course, that Love truck stop, that's going to be huge. I would think it'd be open in 2027.
Oh, yeah.
I know it won't be this year, but you take on a project like that, that's probably about one of the biggest projects we've had going on here.
Yeah, then they're going to, I don't know. I'm confused what they're going to do in 22 and 280. Concrete it or something?
Yeah. Because there's a sinkhole there.
Yeah.
We
lost anybody there or something? Or?
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Enid's Hardware, good morning to you. Christopher Crumbly. And Christopher said we got some new things going on right now, Kenny. He said, just let folks know where our location is. He said, that's one thing we run into. Of course, the location is right behind the courthouse in downtown Rockford. And if you live in that area, if you're looking for live baits, they got them. Live bait, they got them. Minnows, worms, crickets, tackle, and a whole lot more. It's a hardware store, but it's also a bait and tackle. That's Enid's Hardware, Bait and Tackle, downtown Rockford, behind the courthouse.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Hi, I'm Randy Dawkins, Tallapoosa County President at Riverbank and Trust. In our community, we're the one-stop shop for real estate, mortgage, and construction loans. Folks know they can trust us to find the best loan option for their needs, and that we'll personally guide them through the entire process, even by text. And since we're local, decisions are made quickly. We make lending simple.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dable. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dable, Alabama. Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you looking at the outside right now. Let's come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Chick-fil-A, I'm tell you what, I didn't this weekend, but it's nobody's fault but my own. Because breakfast they got a good breakfast there. They got good lunches, supper time, and it's still nothing like the good old Chick-fil-A sandwich. I know they got a lot of other ways with pimento cheese and everything else that goes with it, but just your basic old Chick-fil-A sandwich that started all way back when, it's still hard to beat, and they cater also. It's Chick-fil-A, Highway 280, right here in Alexander City. Probably a popular place this week for how about some breakfast for the kids?
Yeah, chicken minis are pretty good.
I'm going to turn this portion of the show over to my buddy right now.
Well, thank you. So, thank you very much. Thank you.
And I'm going to mention one word, Roku.
Roku, the app, and you've got to have a Roku TV to watch us on that. But it's
let me stop you right there. You got to have a Roku.
Well, Roku TV or the Roku device. You know, some TVs are not smart TVs, and you can buy the Roku device. They probably don't cost much anymore, but it used to. You had the Fire Stick, you had Roku.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Well, Roku is a brand, and our app, the WAXC app, Lake Broadcasting, is only on a Roku device or a Roku TV. And I think pretty much every TV we buy, I make sure it's Roku just because we have a Roku account and it transfers TV to TV. Well, if you put the app on there, you go to your on your Roku device or Roku TV and search apps and just type in WAXC. It pops up. You'll see the blue letters LBI.
Lake Broadcasting.
Lake Broadcasting. And click on that. It doesn't cost anything. You just load it on it takes a few seconds for it to load in there, and you can watch us. You can watch the TV, the whole station every day. You know, it's on whatever we're showing on TV. You can watch it on that app, and that's how Cindy is probably watching right now down at the lake right now. If people are watching by Facebook, Roku is a streaming way, and if you've got internet of any type, you know, if you're on AT&T, if you're on Spectrum, you're on Verizon, as long as you're streaming on Roku, you can get WAXC.
Okay. Another reason we're telling you that, not just for the show, but our other programs, and we got high school football that's coming up, and we do the replay out here.
Right.
So it's very important. And if you're like me, you don't really know what he's talking about, get somebody that does.
Call me.
Yeah.
I've walked, I'm awful with name. Amy Duncan's mama. You call her Mimi. Amy called me.
She got a birthday coming up this month.
Oh, really?
She'll be 90 years old.
Wow.
She called me the other day.
Wow. Well, Mimi could not find us.
She told me.
And that the other channel, couldn't hear us or whatever, you know, and Amy called me a couple weeks ago. And according to Amy, Mimi, you're probably watching us right now on her Roku.
She told me, and I tried to explain it to her, but maybe I know I didn't do any good. She loved Blake Schaffer.
She did.
But when she told me, and she doesn't mind me saying her age, but when she told me she'd fixed to be 90 years old, it kind of blew my mind. I think about, you know, the show's been going on all these years, but when you run into somebody like a Mimi that you've known for many decades, really through the show,
oh yeah,
all of a sudden, you know, people that was 65 years old 25 years ago, 90, that's just.
Ladies don't like what their age may be, but when you get to 85, 90, 95, even 100, you're proud.
Yeah.
You want it. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm 90 years old.
Yeah.
I hope I get to say
Yeah.
one day I am 90 years old. Now, like this young lady that's about to come on the show, now, you wouldn't ask her how old she is because she probably didn't want anybody knowing how old she is.
I'm going to ask her.
You're going to ask her when she comes out here. Yeah. But that's great, 90 years old.
Yeah,
But I know Mimi was watching. I called and checked. I called Amy and she said, yep, they were watching us. And people are watching us by Facebook. Lori Harrell's watching us this morning. Dana Lett. Here we got our regulars. Diane and Dana are D&D. They're watching us every morning. My mom's watching us right now. But there's several folks out there. Their names haven't popped up, but we've got some numbers that's showing people out there watching us.
Hey, this town just lost a really good gentleman, a guy I just always thought the world of, Mr. John Tapley.
And we're going to read about him in a second.
Let me tell you something. John would have been 80 in December. John Tapley, he and I just love to cut up and carry on like I do with so many folks, but if you get a chance, read his obituary and look at his accomplishments,
yeah.
And especially his military accomplishments.
He did a lot.
I wish I'd known more about it. If I hadn't been cutting up and carrying on with him all the time.
Military, state trooper. Yeah. And then he
retired from all those.
Then he retired. Then he went to work for the bank.
Yeah.
He and I worked together at the bank for years. And he was a fun guy to be around. I saw Tippy this weekend, and he was a great guy, great American. And he's a good, all-around good guy.
I thought the world of him. Hey, Dolores Haddock. Be at the library today, the D.M. Russell Library today, talking about the 10 things that you didn't know about the Statue of Liberty. That will be going on at 10:30 this morning. Also today and Wednesdays, Chris Lilly will be teaching guitar lessons at a Music Depot on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
They played Saturday night in town. I think we had a big crowd up there.
Charles Forbes.
Charles, yeah. I introduced my son-in-law to Wayne Forbes this weekend. We were cutting a tree up, and Wayne came right because he heard the chainsaw. He had to come see what was going on, And I said, and Chad has met Forrest and Charles and heard the band and all that. And I said, this is their dad. Don't put me in the middle of all of that. That's what he said. I was like, that's a good thing. But Wayne can play and sing too.
I know.
They're all talented.
Oh, yeah. You're exactly right.
They're all talented, but they're good folks. Hey, I want to show those burgers that we cooked yesterday. Ron, you got those pictures? I'm gonna show you what the green beans look like. I took a picture last night. I can explain it better with a picture.
Sure Shot going on. Of course, they got the shell corn right now. They've got feed wheat at Sure Shot, so you need to be getting that out right now. Dayville High School senior breakfast this coming Thursday. Okay.
Here we go.
Ooh,
look at that right there. You can smell that, can't you?
Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen. Smell that onion cooking in the kitchen.
And onions and mushrooms.
So you got onions and mushrooms.
And the burgers right there. That was good.
Boy, you got leftovers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I had a picture of the. Anyway, I thought he was going to put that up there, but.
And don't forget about Davidson Farmers Market coming up this coming. This will be their last one. Remember, Alex City didn't have theirs this past weekend, but this Davidson Farmers Market. There we go.
Yeah. Zoom in on those beans down there. You see that's wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
You stick them in there and you bake them for about 45 minutes, and you put brown sugar on them.
Tell me what kind of beans those are.
Oh, just regular canned.
Really?
Not they're whole green beans. They're not cut or French style. They're regular green beans.
Okay.
So my mama's are the one she.
They're Fox and Hound right there.
That's my daughter. If she wants to know if I have any more duck feeding videos to send her, but.
In fact, that's the. I'm having the same. We're having the stuffed jalapenos tonight. Kind of like what you did with that, a little bit, and then we got some more bell peppers that's coming off. We're having stuffed bell peppers tonight.
I gave you some figs. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got any green peppers and bell peppers?
You need some?
I love bell peppers.
Okay, yeah. This I don't know how many times I've been putting off. Hey, let me go back to Davidson Farmers Market this coming Saturday, and it will be their last one at the Davidson Community Center. We'll be right back. Oh, good morning to you, everybody over at Coons Corner, especially gorgeous George. Let me tell you, I got lasagna today, chicken tenders, roasted baked potatoes, steamed veggies, mixed greens, black-eyed peas, and apple cobbler. There's you an all-American meal at an all-American store. Coons Corner Deli, Hillby Street.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Obituary is brought to you today by Radney and Langley Funeral Home. Baby Cyrus Griffith passed away Friday, July 31st. A celebration of life service was held yesterday at the River of Life Worship Center. Radney Funeral Home was honored to serve the family of Cyrus Raylan Griffith. Graveside service for Miss Sylvia Saunders Rush, 89 of Alexander City, will be Saturday, August 8th at 10 a.m. at the Dark Maxwell Cemetery. Memories and condolences may be shared at www.radneyfuneralhome.com. Radney Funeral Home is also honored to serve the family of Miss Sylvia Saunders Rush. Graveside service for Mr. John Tapley, 79 of Jackson's Gap, was held Saturday at the Hillview Memorial Park. Memories and condolences may be shared at www.radneyfuneralhome.com, and Radney Funeral Home was honored also to serve the family of Mr. John Tapley. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families who have lost loved ones over the past few days and weeks, and we'll be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers, Hillby Street, Alexander City, Alabama's been there for many decades. Grace's Flowers, it's all about flowers. It's flower power at Grace's Flowers on Hillby Street. Let me just tell you, you're in the doghouse, you need flowers. You need to cheer somebody up, you need flowers. Who do you think about? You think about Grace's Flowers. Grace's Flowers been there again for decades. Hillby Street, 234-4238. Grace's Flowers.
Alex City Marine is booming at our new state-of-the-art facility on Highway 280 in the Gap. Alex City Marine has expanded with the best in Landau pontoon boats and Suzuki outboards. But now, we added premium black fin center consoles and performance-driven excursion pontoons. See Steven and the crew for the best in on-time service for any boat. And our huge new on-site boat storage and wet slip combo deals. Call the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has what you need for your farming, mowing, and land management. Lake Martin Tractor has any size Mahindra tractor you need, along with hundreds of implements to get the job done. See our full line of rugged Spartan zero-turn mowers. Both Mahindra and Spartan still have 0 down and 0% interest. Check out the all-new Spartan Intimidator 4-door crew cab UTV with dump bed, or see the all-new Mahindra Rockstar HD. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280, Alex City.
Anthony's Plumbing, no job too small. I'm talking about Anthony Walter. Good morning, everybody. Licensed and insured sewage work he works on. He's got a brand new camera. He can find exactly where it is, take care of the problem, and let you move on. Also, plumbing. Just keep the number handy. You may never need him, but when you do, call the man, 256-596-1111. Should I ask her? Or should I not ask her age? Kim Dunn, out here with us this morning from Vice President of Alex City Chamber of Commerce. Y'all been busy.
We have been busy. 48, and proud of it.
So there you go.
It's just a number to me. I like birthdays.
Did any birth? Of course, you're still young, but did any birthday? Were you glad? Were you proud?
I didn't want to be 30.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I did not want to be 30, but after then.
I'll be darned.
But since then, I'm good.
Because 30, if things start kind of like, well, I'll be 40, next thing, 50. But you're right, it's just a number. Yeah. Live it.
That's right.
Live the
Enjoy it.
Live the heck out of it. 13 to be a teenager.
Yeah.
I'll be 16 to drive.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now, you turn 25, the insurance goes down.
Okay.
After that,
after that, it just doesn't. Yeah. And we're saying that to also to you young folks out there. It's just a number.
Yeah, might as well enjoy living life.
Let me tell you what, you're living life with the Alex City Chamber of Commerce. Man, y'all have had so many things. It's been a busy year. 2026 has been a stellar year for y'all.
It has been. They're all great.
Yeah.
They're all busy.
Yeah.
But we're rocking and rolling and got a lot going on between the chamber and the innovation center. So it's good.
Let's talk about the innovation center right now. Because right now y'all still got some incubator offices
Y'all raising chickens.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Wow.
Of all the things I might do, that's at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, right.
We do have space available. That's the nature of what an incubator is that you hope that your members come in and they grow up and spread their wings and they go off into their own space.
You want them to.
That's exactly. We want them to. That's exactly what they're supposed to do. And so we've got several offices that are available right now because we've had several people that have done that this year. And so we've got plenty of space available. We've been doing a little rearranging within the office. We've had several people that have kind of grown and moved into other offices within the building, and so we've got lots of space in every size available.
I think about what you're saying, and without starting to mention some of those that moved on, but those that have moved on, they grew within that, and they're going to be very successful businesses now because of what y'all provided.
We hope that because of what we provided played a part in that, because that's why we have the Innovation Center and why we do what we do. So we hope that they're ready to move out on their own and be successful in their own spaces.
I know Tammy with an I Montgomery loves it there with the Rise Transportation, not just the office space, but where the the parking space of all things for the vans.
For the vans, yeah.
They clean them up there. You know, they keep an eye on them there. They're safe there. So, and the drivers, you know, they love it there, but they're moving.
They're one of the ones that moved. They were kind of over on the chamber side of the building, taking up 2 different offices, and they were able to move into another space that became available. So they have 3 separate offices because they had 2 people in one office, but they're still in the same area. And so they're all together but have their own space, which when you're on the phone all day, every day, you know, doing what they do, dispatching and scheduling pickups and drop-offs and things, that's, you know, they need that space.
They've grown.
They have grown.
I mean,
They've grown a lot since
they have.
they've been there. I think, you know, they had a couple of buses and drivers, and Tammy has done an incredible job with Arise since she took over a few years ago.
She has, Kim, and she's such a good business person. Of course, with her advertising with us on the show, I'm just, you know, visiting with her, having her out here. I know the Camp Hill, the Dadeville area is growing for them, but she wants that to grow.
Well, I mean, it's a incredible service for our community, and so to have somebody that wants to grow it and will be the business person side of things to be able to grow it and acquire new vans and then get the drivers and keep them trained and all the things that they need to do to be.
You talk about service. You talk about being a good service. It just fits this area so much for so many folks.
Well, I mean, you say you live in Atlanta and your mom or dad live here. You know, you grew up here, but you moved off. Parents still live here, and they're in their mid-80s, and they just can't quite drive anymore. But they've got to go to the doctor. They've got to go here and there. If you don't have family members here to come and do that, that's a great service. You pick up the phone and call them, they'll take you.
And they become their families.
Oh, yes.
Tammy and I talk about
all
it.
the people that ride, you know.
You know, with my mom, back in the day before she passed and couldn't drive, you know, we all work.
Yeah.
And so even when you've got family, sometimes you need just that service so that they can get where they need to go. And you can take off and be there at the important things, but if they're just, you know, got a checkup or whatever, if you just want to go to Walmart, they'll come get you.
We don't have taxis here. We don't have really Uber here. We don't have Lyft. People go like, y'all don't have Uber? No, we have friends and cousins.
That's
Hey,
right.
come get me, you know. But if you don't, we have that. But anyway.
And that's and I'm not knocking the Ubers and all because I don't know anything about those, but that's not in the same class as a ride.
No, because
these are people we know.
Yeah.
It's people we know, but it again, it goes back to providing a service at an affordable price point for people that they can do the things they need and want to do and get out of the house. Sometimes that's as important as just going to the doctor.
You're right.
Just to kind of be social.
I mentioned one driver because I've been knowing him for all his life, Freddie Brooks. Those passengers, I'll call them, they're not just passengers anymore. They look forward to seeing Freddie. Freddie looks forward to seeing them. So all of a sudden, they may be getting out more now, simply because they won't go see Freddie. They don't want to go riding, but get to know the area. Because a lot of times, I even think about my wife who's not been out much in the last year or so. So when we are out and about, she didn't know this was going up. She didn't know this was happening. And it's the same thing with these folks here. Maybe they need to get out and find out what's going on around here because we got more going on now than I think we ever have. And you've been a huge part of that, or the chamber has.
So what's going on next for the chamber? What's coming up next?
Our biggest thing coming up next is our golf tournament. That's next Friday,
14th.
the 14th. We've still got a few teams that are available. And it's a great day on the course. Breakfast, lunch, food and beverages all along the course. So it's just a great day to come out. If you're a golfer, call us.
How much is the team cost?
It's $500. That's for a team
14.
of 4. And you get a goodie bag for all 4 people. You get 2 carts, food, beverage, all day long.
And where's the tournament?
It's at Lake Winds.
Okay.
Which is
And
part of the city.
It's part of the city.
In good shape, thank you guys.
Presented by Engineered Cooling Services, who is a part of the chamber and do a lot in our community. And so we are looking forward to it. It's always a fun day, and get those teams because we've only got a handful left.
Okay. Let me give you the telephone number if you want to. I'm going to give you the telephone number. I'd rather you go by and just visit them. 256-234-3461. That number's been the same
Forever.
Yeah. You know, if you go back and think about the different presidents the chamber's had through the years, the different locations it's had through the years, but the location it has now is just it's where it needs to be.
I think it's we're a good bridge between downtown 280, all the businesses. It makes us a good bridge between all of them. We're able to have the Innovation Center and offer those services. We've got space, not just Innovation Center, but just space in general. If you're a member of the chamber and you need somewhere to host an event, GFL was there for a full day last week. They do some training and things as a group, and they come in and use the bullpen about once a quarter.
Wow.
So
it's there.
It's there, and that's we are proud to be able to offer that to our membership, to have that, to come in and use it like that.
And then you got Miss Anita Edwards out there keeping it clean.
She does.
I love that
every
woman.
Tuesday with a smile on her face.
She does.
And just is a pleasure to have her with us.
And Miss Anita, I know you're not probably listening or watching the show this morning, but I think the world you're such an inspiration to so many folks because she's had a stroke, I believe. She's got some issues. It don't slow her down one bit. She's got several jobs.
She does.
She don't have just one job.
No, 2 or 3 jobs. I don't know how many she's got.
I know she's got 3.
I know she's got 3, and I think she does some house cleaning and stuff on the side. And
she is a character.
She sure is.
She girl, you tickle me. And also the August luncheon she leads with a Crystal Story.
Crystal Story. She she leads as our Women's Monthly Networking Luncheon.
Okay.
That and so Crystal is somebody that Sonia Jacks, who runs SK Services, knows personally and has lined up. Sonia and Jessica really do a great job helping us with She Leads and getting our speakers and keeping that on track. And so we're looking forward to having her come.
Very much needed. And we'll talk more about Crystal and what she'll be talking about when we come back. Glenn Smith, they had the July specials, but you know what? That was just a month. I know they were celebrating the 250 years, as we all were, but they have specials at Glenn Smith, Chevrolet, and GMC in Opelika all the time. So if you're looking for a truck, you just found it at Glenn Smith.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
At Central Alabama Community College,
We provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Ellick City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE master tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Oh, Eula Mays, good morning to you there. In fact, Gary Taplin's going to be out here in the next few weeks. If you've not met him, I want you to go by and eat with him today. Of course, they have the Monday special each and every Monday. One of my favorites, the ribeye sandwich. I like the ribeye sandwich, fries for like $11. Let me tell you what, when you eat everything on your plate like I do, you'll be full when you leave. And don't forget about he caters too. That's Eula Mays inside the square, Calhoun Street, downtown Alexander City. And welcome back to Front Porch. Kim Dunn with us out here with the Chamber. We're talking about the August luncheon she leads. This month's topic: lead well, live well, with Crystal Story. How taking care of yourself helps you lead others better. So that's good for all of us.
Absolutely. We need to, we've got to take care of ourselves. We got to be, as healthy as we can and making good choices in how we are just active and, getting up, moving around, doing things. So she'll do a great job. We're looking forward to having her.
August 19th.
August 19th at 12 o'clock. Lunch is $10, and that just covers the cost of lunch. So encourage everybody you can go online. The Chamber's Facebook page will take you to where you need to be to register for that. But you can always call us and we'll get you registered. You don't have to be a Chamber member. You really don't have to be a Chamber member to attend any of our events. That's one thing we've talked a lot about. obviously, if you're a business and you want us to promote you, and you want to promote yourselves to our membership and our community through the things that the chamber does, you do need to be a chamber member. But if you're, just figuring things out, if you're a small business just getting started, you can come, attend events, and see what we're all about, and then choose to become a member. So
I'm smiling, I'm laughing at you because I'm thinking it's the same thing with the show here. We, if you're a business, I've had folks that want to come on that's in a business, but they're not advertising. Well, it's not fair to others.
Absolutely. That's
members.
and
we're not being ugly or anything.
Absolutely,
it's business.
And we are a business.
Sure,
we got
you are.
4 full-time
Yeah,
staff. We have the Innovation Center, which it's its own organization and has its own budget and things. But we have to survive. We are a non-profit.
You got some good sponsors too.
But we also have to, we have to pay the
Mm-hmm.
bills, and that costs money. I love my job, but I also need my paycheck on Friday. So
I always tell folks, Kim, and I'll talk about you. If you pay me, I'll talk real
good. That's right.
But that's that, and this the simple way I do it here on the show. Like we talked earlier about so many of these new sponsors that we're fixing to come aboard this month. It's people I believe in, and it's real easy. These are people these people that are chamber members. So many of them are a huge part of it because they sponsor.
Right.
Y'all, what y'all do is kind of go out one time of the year and sell all these sponsors. So when it comes up, you're not bothering them anymore.
That's right.
It's already taken care of.
That's right. And that's another thing we're working on right now. So we've been doing, it's called a Total Resource Campaign, and we've been doing that for about 10 years now, or this will be our 10th year. And so we're doing a complete refresh, starting over with that. And so we've been building all that stuff and building our leadership team and getting ready to launch that next month. And so we, that's when we reach out to all of our businesses, all of our chamber members. They can see everything we're doing next year at one time. They can pick and choose what works best for them, what really fits their target market, because we're not a charity. It's not supposed to be a donation. It is marketing and advertising for your business. And so we want you to be a part of the things that make the most sense for you. And so the way we do it, you can see everything at one time. And then, like you said, we're not knocking on your door all year long. It's just when it comes time to do the golf tournament, I send you an email and reach out and say, thanks for sponsoring this, and here's what you get, and here's what I need and you need, and so it's not us chasing it all year.
Yeah, and that's got to be good on everybody. I mean, it's got to be good on that sponsor. It's got to be good on y'all, because y'all not the only one trying to get them. I mean,
Absolutely.
It's me, or us, the radio, the paper, the magazines, and you want them to go where. I want you to go to advertise where you get your money's worth.
Where it makes sense for you.
Yeah, exactly right.
Where it makes sense for you, because it's different for every single business, what makes sense.
Leadership Lake Martin, that's a part of the chamber.
It is.
And this is the class of 2027 that's coming up.
So we're getting ready to launch that class this month. We will have a class of 18 to 21. We'll have orientation later this month, and then they have their retreat in September. And it kind of follows loosely the school calendar.
Okay.
So that's why it's the class of 2027, because they do start now, but they will graduate in May of 27.
I'm looking. It looks like you had about 20 class of 26.
We generally average 18 to 21 every year. And it's people all across the community, not just Alex City, but it is Leadership Lake Martin. So we have people from Coosa, we have people from the county, Dadeville, all across the area.
I feel really old because I think I was in the class of 98 or 99.
What was y'all's project?
Were you back when it was Leadership Tallapoosa County?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I've never heard it called that.
It was
Bob Stone was in charge of it back then.
It was kind of an independent organization, if I understand correctly, Leadership Tallapoosa County, and it went away for a few years, and that's when the chamber took it on, and it became Leadership.
I think my class was the last one of that era.
That's why.
We might have been bad.
That's why.
I would never say we were, but we might have been.
But this is huge because you find out about your area. We should all know about our area. Thank you for coming out here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for going over all the things happening. And again, if you're an individual, if you're a business, here we go. It would behoove you to be a member. Did I do it right again? Did I do it right again?
I mean, I used convocation earlier this morning. You flipped out. So behoove you. Yeah.
We will be right back. The Mitchell House is located in Dadeville, Alabama. It's been there. When I say since 1835, it doesn't even sound true, but it is true. And it's a place, if you're looking to have a small event, big event, you're looking for the Mitchell House for weddings and events, for a birthday party. Get in touch with Miss Vivian today at MitchellHouseEvents.com.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, clearing and grading.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Lake Life Wellness Studio is located in downtown Dadeville behind the courthouse. Lake Life is more than a place you want to come to move. It's a lifestyle. We didn't just want to open a studio. We wanted to build a community and recharge here at Lake Martin, offering Pilates, yoga, sauna, and cold plunge. Check out our Lake Life Wellness Studio merchandise, which is officially here. Sign up for a membership today and be part of the Lake Life Wellness Studio community. Visit our website, lakelifewellnessstudio.com, and be sure to follow us on social media.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dayton, 256-825-4827. I better sit down here and join the show with y'all. Alex City Schools Superintendent Jay Reyes with us out here. Believe it or not, school is fixing to start. There ain't nothing we can do about it but go.
Well, tell him this. I used this word this morning, convocation.
Yes.
And he flipped out. He thought, what are you talking about?
I thought it was some kind of religious thing.
Well, it may be tomorrow.
Oh, it's a religious experience.
It may be
it's
tomorrow.
An experience.
So, tell folks what that is.
Okay, so some people call it institute, but basically it's the time when all of the faculty and staff and the entire school system comes together. It's kind of a kickoff. And, you know, what we normally do here in Alex City and have done for numerous years is we'll have multiple groups come in and speak to our faculty briefly. The Alex City Schools Education Foundation will speak, United Way, Robert Gunn with Russell Lands, the Russell Run will come, Kiwanis will come, Scott. I think
I'm not so sure I'm going to be there this year, but we're going to have 2 or 3 people there.
We'll have some folks there from Kiwanis, give to the school system, et cetera. And then we have a speaker that'll be coming, Chad Pruitt. Actually, Chad was one of the assistant coaches on the
knocking it out
Auburn
of the park
basketball
this year.
team. Well, actually, Chad and I actually had some interaction back in the early 90s. We were both at Troy, go Trojans. We were back at Troy, and I was a phys ed math major, and Chad was a phys ed major, so we had some classes together.
You know, he's a great Auburn guy now, and you still associate with him.
I do.
I'm proud of you.
Well, you know, like I told you before.
You're maturing in
I
your
am
age.
maturing. Well, I sent 2 kids to Auburn, so I'm a booster. Believe it or not. So,
we did too.
But I'll speak just for about 10 or 15 minutes, and we'll get there at 8. And I'm going to cut it down. Since we.
I may come now.
And we'll be out of there about 11 o'clock. We'll serve the faculty and staff breakfast. Louis and Murphy with Chick-fil-A will be providing breakfast. Listen, they're one of the great sponsors that we have. Anytime we call, she's there. So we'll serve them breakfast. Then 8 to 11, and then they'll go to lunch together. Probably be the last time they get to go to lunch together without, having kids and things of that nature. So that's one thing, I always, I'll defend faculty and staff wherever I've been. They don't actually get to have a normal day like most people do. Most people get to go out to lunch and things of that nature.
Yeah, you're right.
Our folks are at school all day, every day, and so we like for them to take those first 2 or 3 days and actually go out and maybe eat lunch together and just spend some time together before we get started.
I don't know if folks look at Jay Reyes this way. This way I look at Jay Reyes. I look at you being here, but I also look at the other areas that you went to, and you got that experience there, and then you bring it all back to where you kind of got started.
Yes, sir. Well, and as far as administratively, this was where I got started.
Yeah.
Was here for 11 years, and 3 as an assistant principal and 8 as a principal, and it was some of the best times of my life. I always will say this, being the high school principal at Benjamin Russell was the hardest job that I've ever had, but it was most rewarding.
Why?
The kids.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm not going to talk much about it. I get a little choked
I know,
up.
but
it was kids.
But that's the passion.
Yeah, it was kids,
The
man.
kids, but it's the passion
Yeah, it
you
was
have,
kids.
not just for those kids, but the administrators, the teachers, the custodians, everybody. That's a huge part of it. But that's the passion you have.
Well, I love people.
I know you
and
do.
I have
I know you do.
wherever I've been. And I think if you'll go back to, you go to Calhoun, you go back to Scottsboro and Tallahassee, I feel like that our work speaks for itself. But I think more than that is the relationships. I just love people, and I get great satisfaction from watching people who've been with me and under me to be successful. I'll give a great example. Dr. Todd Haney, who I hired as my assistant principal at the high school, who then went on to Radney, and now he's the superintendent in Oxford, Alabama.
Wow.
Just tickled to death. I mean,
Building.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
just to know that, I had a part in that. I enjoy seeing him be successful more than I enjoy my own self. And there's numerous other people I could name that we believe we've helped through the years that, again, just makes me feel good to know that I was a part of helping them.
Traffic.
Yes, we're going to have some. We're going to have some traffic.
Tom Young and I were walking Saturday morning, and we're going by the high school, and I said, this big old parking lot that's been full for years is not going to be full anymore. And I know we've talked about this with you out here.
Yeah. Well, and I think what you're going to see of the two, Stevens Intermediate, which is the old middle school, and then you see the old high school, which is now Radney Junior High. I think the junior high is probably, and I don't want to speak too soon, but I think it's going to be a little easier of the two. And the reason is because what we're going to do is turn the old parking lot into 7 lanes, and the cars will be facing the band room when they come into the lane. So they'll come off Marshall Street or Wilson Street, and we'll route them up by the church. I think that's Connection Church now.
Right.
And they will actually turn into the parking lot, and they'll be facing the band room in lanes.
Kind of like Jim Pearson.
Yes, and that's why we think that it probably will be easier, because so many of those people, when they get over there the first time, they're going to say, well, I've done this before.
Right.
And as you see on the screen, they'll come up Wilson, take a left, or they'll come down Marshall, and they'll go into those lanes. And then what we'll do is we will release them just like they do at Jim Pearson.
So you can only come in on Wilson and Marshall.
That's correct.
And then you're going to feed out the other way.
Feed out Wilson, and they can go straight across, or they can turn left onto Franklin.
So you'll have the teachers be doing that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
We'll have staff
just
out
like
there, just like elementary, and then the loading and unloading zone will be right there by the old 9th grade building and band room.
I was going to volunteer to come help, but I'm here at this time.
Yes, sir. Well, I hopefully we can still get it done.
You'll be all right. Yeah,
we don't need any accidents out there.
Go that way. You went that way.
Jim Pearson still
Jim Pearson's the same.
Okay.
Everybody knows exactly what to do. The Stevens Intermediate will be a little bit different in that we're going to actually take the buses, and they're going to load and unload in the circle. Whereas usually we had cars. Well, the problem with the cars is, and everybody knows this, normally especially the first few days, it backs up because there's just not enough room to stage the cars. But if you'll notice, what we're going to do is we're going to open up 2 arteries on Calhoun Street, one that will come from the backside where the maintenance shop is, and then the other will come on the other side of Hamp Line. And what they'll do is they'll come towards each other to Calhoun, and then they will then turn into, and I can't remember what the name of that street is, but they'll be facing Bibb Street.
Okay.
And they'll be dropping off where the canopy is, and then they'll be heading down towards Bibb Street and JR's. Well, what's going to happen is in the morning and afternoon, those 2 arteries, they're so long, we'll be able to get all of the traffic on there with no problem. So they can come from either side of the campus, but they'll go to Calhoun, and then they'll come down the old bus line. So,
how long did it take y'all, or how did y'all come up with this? Did y'all start working on this like in 1983?
Well, we started back in March, actually. And we've probably met 8 to 10 times with the administration. Chief Spivey and some of the SROs got involved. And the Stevens map, back and forth, back and forth, and then we finally, this is what we felt like was the best for us. So just remember, parents, if you're going to Stevens Intermediate, that's the old middle school, you will not pick up or drop off in the front around the circle. That is going to be for buses only. All right. So make sure that everyone knows they can enter from either side on Calhoun, and then we'll route them down the road that goes by the awning and towards Bibb Street and JR's.
I know y'all all know this, but just for if your child is a 3rd, 4th, or 5th grader, they'll be going to Stevens Intermediate School.
That is correct.
The old middle school.
Old middle school.
Jim Pearson, no change there, but you might as well start getting ready for Thursday morning, which is August 6th. I would get those children up early, have them ready to roll. Benjamin Russell High School, which is now
Radney Junior High.
Radney Junior High.
Old Benjamin Russell.
Radney Junior High.
Yep.
It takes him a while, but he's gonna get there.
Yeah, it won't, I don't know when, but that's a 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yep, 6th, 7th,
and then here we go. Radney Junior High right here. I did have it, and I was looking at the Benjamin Russell.
Yes.
So I would just say make sure you leave early. Scott Road's going to be Sanders Road. It's going to be a busy. And I guess I'm thinking, will it be any extra busy because of the grade change or not?
Well, usually 7th and 8th grade, they're all parent drop-offs.
Mm-hmm.
So now that it's going to be 3, 4, and 5, I mean, you're still going to have parent drop-offs. The traffic, as far as numbers, will probably go back to being like it was when I first got here in 03, because when Tracy and I, Mr. McGee, we were at the middle school, there were 600 kids there.
Right.
Well, now we've got 3 grades there, and there's just a little under 600. So,
okay, I didn't know that.
But I do think by opening those 2 arteries on Calhoun, that's going to, again, alleviate a lot of that backing up, because there have been times, I haven't, obviously just been back for 2 years, but I've been told there were times previous to that where it was backed up around the circle. And so that's what I think Calhoun, opening both sides of Calhoun, will help that tremendously.
I was talking earlier in the show, and today Mike Dinsmore, with a thought for the day, we're talking about doing the right thing. Tom Young, I mentioned this earlier, Tom Young and I, we're talking about it. When he retired as a judge, he was, and I went to his retirement, so many of his peers says, he was fair. And you can't get him better, but he just did the right thing.
Right.
And I told Nick Whaley, who will be the new principal at the Radney Junior High School, I said, just do the right thing.
Sure.
That's...
With you hearing all this do the right thing has it touched you or anything? Has it made you think about things?
I've always done the right thing.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right, because several people have said that the past 2 hours. Let's make sure.
We're going to do the right thing. We will take a break. We'll be right back. The Lake Martin Dable Area Chamber of Commerce, man, they got a lot going on there. Of course, they got their ambassador program already lined up. And what they'll do, they'll go support the ribbon cuttings, events, and special occasions. And they got a lot of special occasions going on right now at the Lake Martin Dable Area Chamber of Commerce. Bridget Thornell says, y'all come on in and be a part of us. Our office is located in downtown Dadeville.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed, and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City. Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindawa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
And welcome back to Front Porch, and Jay Reyes is with us out here. Superintendent of Alexander City Schools. Volunteers are needed at Radney Junior High School today from 8 to 4.
Yes.
What is that? What kind of, that's inside and, well,
it's outside.
Okay, weed eating, trimming, grass cutting, power washing.
Yep.
And I guess, noticing yesterday, it does need a little cleanup there.
Oh,
It's an old building.
Yep, it's an old building. We obviously are doing some work on the inside, the floors now on the old halls or LVT with new border on the bottoms. We've painted the entire inside. We have put epoxy flooring down in the bathrooms, spruced those up some. What we've also done in the process of doing is that rubber tread that goes on the stairwells. For safety purposes, we'll have all those done with the rubber tread. We've actually created, I just call it a holding pen, like at the other schools where someone comes to the front. Y'all remember Benjamin Russell? You come to the front, there's 6 doors. Once you get in, it's just Katie bar the door. You know, you really can go wherever you want to. So what we've done is that far right door to the main office, that's the door you'll enter, and once you enter, now we actually have walls up with security doors there where once you come in, you have to go into the main office. You can't be buzzed into the school. You have to go into the main office. We've also got some of that, and I never really paid much attention to this, but you have the black fencing and the silver fencing. Well, that black fencing it just blends in. It's really strange. You'd think it would stand out more, but it's the silver that stands out more. We'll have some fencing there between the 9th grade building and the main building, and then we've got some fencing going up on the back side where you exit the back of the gym, and there's the vocational and the auxiliary gym. That way we will have some fencing there to kind of hurt them a little bit better. Yeah, security. Yep, absolutely, because it's a different group of kids.
Right.
So we've got that, and then so what we've neglected a little bit, or had to neglect a little bit, is the outside. So Chris Adkins, who does a lot of our community relations has got with Mr. Whaley, and we have several churches that are going to be there. We actually started to cut the grass again last week. We kind of waited on purpose since we're actually starting this week. And what they did on Thursday and Friday is they actually cut around the building, cut around places so that people would know, hey, that needs weed eating. And then, so we'll have quite a few folks out there, and it'll get to looking right. And we're excited about the start. And I've said this every time I've been here. Everybody talks about the new high school. It's wonderful and great. But again, grades 6, 7, and 8, think about where they've been. The gymnasium. Now the gyms that they have, the weight room that they have, the auditorium that they have. I mean, guys, it's just going to be so much better for those kids in grade 6, 7,
Leads
and 8.
me to a question. You know, you showed off a new high school last year. Had open, people could come through and look at it and that type of thing. Well, once you get going, get the middle school now up and running like you want it, would there be a time for the public to come in and say, hey, this is what we've done?
Sure,
Got it?
sure.
You know?
We've talked about that. Of course, they'll have open house, but when they have open house,
That's for
there'll still be
parents.
some, it's for parents, but we certainly would let the community, and we've talked about that, just come in and take a look. And, you know, again, anybody that knows the old middle school versus what's going on now, it's just going to be better for kids.
yeah.
I mean, think about all of the parent meetings we've had, the awards days, et cetera, that we've had to meet in that old gym. And now we're going to get to go to the auditorium. Now, again, is it 2026 nice? No, but it's a whole lot nicer than what we've had.
Yeah.
Parents will be
Yeah, you're right.
comfortable and cool, and it's just going to be so much better for the kids. And that's what we're here for.
Would there ever, and then put you on the spot here, so don't hit
Sure.
me. Would there ever be any time or money to maybe go in there and remodel that auditorium and make it a little better, nicer?
Yeah, and that's something that
The dressing
people have talked
rooms,
about for years, and that's certainly something that needs to be done, and when money is available, that's certainly something we
I know
would
some
consider.
folks on the LC Arts Council.
Yeah.
I know some folks, and maybe it be a group, maybe a community come together and raise money to do something like that, and where it's not a burden on the school system.
Right.
Are there grants out there?
Because we want to use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it would be, I think it would be a great thing for it to help raise money.
Yeah.
Alex City Arts, are there grants available that y'all get for what you're talking about?
There's grants out there. I don't know if there's available for that type of thing, but I bet if we look hard enough, there might be some. But you know, I just think it would be great because we need a place to meet and have something going on, and it's huge. It seats,
almost 1,100.
About to say,
1,082, I think.
and biblically speaking, a church. It seats about 4,000 or 5,000 folks, I think. But it would be great. The dressing rooms need attention, that type of thing. But the schools don't really use them, so that's why they haven't had the attention.
Correct.
But they could be used if they were upgraded.
I think about those 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. They're going to be so excited to go to high school.
Yeah.
They thought it was going to be a long time before they got to go to high school. And they fixing to go.
Oh, they'll be in high school for 7 years.
Yeah, I know.
You're exactly right about that.
Kind of like you, right?
That was just in one grade.
I was just talking about yesterday. There ain't no way I should have ever graduated a school. I don't know how I did.
10th grade was the best 3 years of your life.
It was. I love going to school now. But it was for the wrong reason.
Yeah, social.
I mean, I just couldn't wait.
Girls.
I could not wait to get up and go to school every day. And I hope a lot of these young folks, I hope they have that same attitude.
Yeah.
I hope they're excited about it. We've got so much going on around this area right now. I know Mike Dinsmore will be on out here tomorrow. That these school systems are a huge part of it.
They are, yeah.
And the leaders they're a huge part of it. Boys and girls, you better start getting up. If you hadn't already started getting up a little bit earlier for school, I'd start early in the morning because Thursday is going to be here real quick. We'll be right back. Well, I got keys to some around here. Let's roll with them. The Alex City side is where to hunt. Look in places you would see athletic stunts. The Alex City side is where to hunt. Look in places you would see athletic stunts.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
The Chambers Tallapoosa Coosa Community Action Committee is a local nonprofit agency whose mission is to enhance the quality of life for low-income persons, while also providing services that promote self-sufficiency. We offer programs that include Head Start, family daycare, low-income energy assistance, and weatherization, among others. The central office location is 170 South Broadnax Street in Dadeville. Call 256-825-4287 or online at cacctc.com.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne's Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Go back in here and join us, or we're about to wrap this show up. But you know, wrapping a summer up, and it's a quick summer.
It is,
you know,
yeah.
we talk about this from May to August to right now. All these kids are parents. They got to take vacations, their camps, and everything. Vacation Bible school. They got to get all that done in a hurry because it's over.
Yep,
it's over.
10 weeks
Yeah,
max, 9
yeah.
or 10 weeks, and ready to go. So. Again, we're looking forward to a great year. We've got a lot of positive things going for us. You know, a lot of areas that we want to get better at. I mean, you always want to try to get better. So we appreciate the support you guys give and have given the school system through the years. And, you know, we're looking for a good year. And, you mentioned some things earlier that just again made me think that, about going to school, you can still get whatever you need here in the Alexander City school system, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to become, whether it's in the academic world, the art world, the career tech world, the athletic world, you can still be whatever you want to be if you're willing to put forth effort.
First football game.
That's going to be the 20th. It's going to be on the
Of
road
August.
a Thursday night. Yeah, we're going to Mae Jemison, and we're going up there, and we'll mess them up, and we'll come on back to the house.
We are BR. We'll see you tomorrow.